of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Team USA facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And presented to you by State Farm, we'll take a quick look here at our opening lineups. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Tyson Chandler.
Yeah, their whole defense is better just with him being out there, Kevin. His ability to know exactly what's going on, to communicate, to be in the right position.
Oh, get it! What's up now? Now that is just simply pure power, fellas. A nasty throwdown right there.
I'm telling you, Steve, this building is in awe.
Is he blessed with amazing athleticism or what? That's just incredible.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Sprite. LeBron, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Irving.
Good foul there defensively. Make him earn 2 points from the line.
I agree with you. I mean, no freebies. Don't give anybody an easy opportunity. Make good use of your foul there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you look back at last season, he shot 87% from the foul line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season. Well, you love having him at the line, and he's certainly living up to that reputation tonight.
LeBron drives in. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy two, so instead foul him, make him shoot free throws.
That's right. A smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
And he sinks the second. On defense, Team USA. It's a three-point game. Here's Irving. The 9-footers on the mark. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Byron Scott.
I asked him about the challenge of containing Chris Paul, and he said, well, he's one of the best in the business, maybe the best. There's really nothing he can't do. But, fellas, he said matching CP3's intensity on the court and making him work defensively are two keys. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Irving. Can't get it to go. Chandler with the defensive effort. Durant kicks to Kobe. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
You know, it's easy to take him for granted because we're so used to seeing him make those kinds of plays.
And taken away by Paul. LeBron right side. Back to Paul. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
An exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it. And look to finish the play right there.
Team USA shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Shot to stop the run, and that one's good. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this play.
Paul outside. Chandler outside. Releases. Thompson with the rebound.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Paul with the three, and the shot is good. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Here's Irving. Gets it to go.
That's grace over power, guys. With that finger roll, gets him 2 points. Impressive stuff.
And LeBron James gets it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Irving. It's hauled in by Team USA.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Paul kicks to LeBron. Stolen by Bergeron. Irving passes to Miles. Gets it to go.
Boy, they were not wasting any time on that fast break.
Well, when it starts with the turnover, that's the best time to get out and run. You can beat the defense down the floor that way.
Kobe kicks to Durant. It's LeBron with the drive. He kicks it to Kobe. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Chandler dishes to Paul. Some solid defense there from Irving.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Miles. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Miles has got 5 now.
They love to see him aggressive like that when he's on the floor, especially when the defense gives him room.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zeller, he's checked in for Verjao. Samuels comes in for Tristan Thompson. Caspi, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Good!
Kevin, he's one of the best finishers we've got in this league. I mean, he rarely misses an opportunity to score inside when he has position.
And he's really one of the most heads-up defenders you'll see. He's definitely showing some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. What a play.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
And here's Team USA. They trail by 1. It's Anthony with the drive. Westbrook. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the game to go. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Waiters. Team USA also making some changes. Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Harden in for Darren Williams. The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Team USA making a change here as well. James is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Westbrook kicks to Love. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Now they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steven, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
All alone.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
What a talented leaper. Loves to climb up and throw it down. Man.
Oh, Clarkie gets up so quickly.
Yeah, like a pogo stick.
Oh, my gosh. Not a lot of point guards in the league can jam like he can.
That's for sure.
And he's able to finish, guys, amongst all the big fellas in the paint. Just amazing athleticism. That's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
The first quarter all wrapped. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And so, guys, what do you think about Team USA? What have they been doing and not doing?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, at forward, Caspi and Tristan Thompson. Dion Waiters is out there with Daniel Gibson, and it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, for Kyrie Irving, a very close relationship with his father, who raised him as a single parent after his mother's passing when Kyrie was just 4 years old, and also played professional basketball in his own right. Kyrie said, "Every single Father's Day means so much to me. I'm so close to him. I wouldn't be where I am as a young man without him." Kevin, a touching bond between these two men.
Great story. Thank you, Doris. Here's Waiters. Samuels fires from 14. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Blocked. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. And the Cavaliers with some changes. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Caspi. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Waiters. Team USA also making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Love. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Andre Iguodala.
The lead they have is a result of how they've taken care of the ball, guys. I mean, that's only their first turnover.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And Gibson kicks to Zeller. Miles hits it from three-point range. Miles has got 8. Gibson against Westbrook. Good luck. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, he absorbed the foul and had a chance to knock it down.
That's all you can ask right there. I like that play.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Caspi's checked in. Kevin Love's checked in for Team USA. LeBron comes in for Kevin Durant. against Williams. And the call will be against Darren Williams. That's his first foul. Daniel Gibson's checked in for Caspi. James Harden, he's checked in for Team USA. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And another miss by Cleveland. And it's Team USA with the ball. Kicks to LeBron. Back to Harden. Love outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers trailing. That's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Williams passes to LeBron. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 6 points for LeBron.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
And Team USA making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And stolen by LeBron. For the finish. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
You know, that's something he's capable of every trip down.
And it's just impossible to get tired of.
Yeah, there's always this excitement, this aura that surrounds him, guys, and the crowd senses it.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play. From 13, once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Now, slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
Now the pass to Samuels. Feeds it to Gibson. Passes it to Samuels. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Zella. Tristan Thompson comes in for Samardo.
How about that basketball fan? Wow. Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
Yeah, a breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Darren Williams. The Cavaliers trail by 8 and taken away by Paul. Gives him the lead pass. Here's Anthony. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. And this timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Irving dishes to Varejau. Team USA grabs the miss. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Anthony kicks to Paul. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And when it comes to his defense, guys, he's fun to watch. He's great at sensing a ball handler's next move and then making his own move to counter it.
And maybe above all else, we should really mention just what a fantastic setup man he is. So many of their baskets come as a result of one of his assists.
And Team USA making a change here. Durant's checked in. Thompson with it. Now Anthony defending. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Miles. Now Team USA with it. Takes it up. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Pretty significant lapse there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones, you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups, defensively, you're in huge trouble.
The feed to Miles. He dishes it to Waiters. Open look. And it's slammed in by Varejau.
Simply said, a tremendous rebound and a tremendous dunk. He was T-squared.
He was a man possessed right there, Clark.
Yeah.
That's the kind of energy that you always get from him night after night. Well, none of the defenders were quick enough to step out and get a hand in his face on that jump shot. Big mistake there.
Irving against Anthony. Here's Miles. And the ball goes out of play following the shot. Caspi, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Daniel Gibson comes in for Kyrie Irving. A big group substitution here for Team USA. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Love. Iguodala comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Kobe. And Jaron Williams is subbed in for Chris Paul. Gibson up top. He's guarded by Williams. Gibson off the pick from Varejao. And Gibson kicks to Waiters. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Cavaliers have yet missed a free throw, 5 for 5. The Cavaliers making a switch here. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Up in time. No good on that last second attempt there. And we've reached halftime in this one.
Now, presented by Sprint.
42. The weekend.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Now, it's been nothing but positive for this team. The way he's been really selective with his shot making, he's been very unselfish. I think this has been an efficient performance for him.
I agree with you, Steve. Very few questionable decisions, if any, from him, as he has always looked for the best shot every trip down the floor. I mean, I like the fact that he's judicious in his approach.
So with Iguodala sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. They've got LeBron James. Chris Paul is out there with Kobe. And it's Durant. And it's Chandler in at center.
No time wasted getting back off the ground when he got his hands on the ball. I like that quickness of jump.
And that's the idea, right? You know, take it back up strong.
Yeah, of course. I mean, no reason to hold on to it any longer than you have to.
Ball again to Irving. He feeds it to Waiters. Back to Irving. The dish to Waiters. Outside for Miles. Plenty of space. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. And here's Team USA now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. That's good. 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
It looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Lets it go from 11. Good work defensively by Kobe.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up. Well, you know what? You really expect him to knock that jumper down when he gets a good look like that.
Miles, the pass to Waiters. Shoots from the right block, and he connects with the jumper. Waiters got 4 this quarter.
No question about it, guys. He's been one of their best performers today.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. For 3, Kobe. And it's Irving with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And taken away by Paul. Chandler dishes to LeBron. And he lays it straight in. LeBron's now got 13 points.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
Launches a 3. And it's Miles missing. And here comes Paul. Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Miles. And here's the fast break.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Tearing that roof down with that one.
Yeah, and really a dunk contest dunk that time. Wow.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
And that replay is sponsored by Sprite, giving us a great look at that one.
Now that's a nice finish for the big fella there. I mean, he used his length very well under the basket.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but Steve, not many bigger ones.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'd like to see him even take advantage of that size more often on the offensive end and be more aggressive.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Power down with both hands.
That was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish.
And Kobe, here we go. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Kobe's got 8 points. The Cavaliers trail by 12. outside Irving. Gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Well, the main strength of his is his finishing ability in tight. I mean, even if you get a body on him, he can power it through the contact.
And what I like, quite honestly, is his rock-solid consistency offensively. You know he's going to put the ball in the basket for you every game. He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Kobe, the pass to LeBron. Stolen by Waiters. And here we go with Waiters, running it up the court. And then C.J. Miles with the dunk.
My, oh my. Did he ever flush that one hard?
Making a statement, you're right.
Yeah, not backing down at all right there.
Durant for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Berejau's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Irving against Paul. Here's Miles. Miles with another miss.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
James. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. LeBron's now got 17.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Zeller, he's checked in for Berejau. Samuels comes in for Tristan Thompson. Caspi, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Waiters. Dishes to Samuels. Over LeBron. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, he got it! Oh, buzzer!
Knock it down! Right at the horn! Oh, what a big shot to close out the quarter.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Team USA ahead, up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. So as we get rolling here in the 4th quarter, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Uncontainable game. Doris?
Hi, Kev. For the job this road team has done, they get our Sprite Uncontainable Game Award. It didn't take long for them as they were on the mark early and never faltered. Give them credit for controlling the game from the opening tip and being in the driver's seat now as we head to the final period.
Doris, thanks. And I think we can all agree the whole flow to their game sort of gelled at that point. Don't you think, Steve?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Kevin. Everything came together for them all at once. I mean, their shots started dropping one after another at one end, and then at the other end, they went into lockdown mode defensively.
Yeah, it was truly a good stretch for them, Steve. All they needed were a few things to kind of click into place, and then they were rolling on all cylinders.
Thompson and Zeller, they're inside. Daniel Gibson is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Caspi in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
And Westbrook, here we go. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Cavaliers having all kinds of trouble defending against Westbrook.
He's got 13 points, and he's gotten a three-pointer to fall for him, too.
Yeah, he's no one-dimensional player, Clark. He can do damage in several ways, including from long range.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Anderson Berejau's checked in for Zeller, and it's C.J. Miles in for Casper. Team USA also making some changes. Chandler comes in for Kevin Love, and it's LeBron in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. And that's now 7 points for Kevin Durant. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Guys, we've talked about how valuable superstar players are in this league, and there's no denying that. And they've actually become more influential on their teams, and I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing when they're expecting to have a big voice in personnel decisions, who their GMs are, who they're going to draft. I still think there's something to be said for players staying within the line of being players, superstars or not.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Dion Waiters.
And he makes the first.
At the
If you settle for outside shots like that, you're going to have a hard time cutting into this lead.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you look at them this half, they haven't gotten to the free throw line as much, and it's in part because of their willingness to settle on offense. It's a matter of not just taking what's available. Good teams take what they want as far as shot selection.
Clark, you brought up a great thing about the superstar players wanting a voice on personnel, and some said that for Chris Paul and Dwight Howard when they became discontented, that was a big reason. That they weren't, Steve consulted enough on who the next coach would be.
Yeah, it's a dangerous precedent for the players. In Dwight Howard's case, it's really come to the forefront just how negative that power can be. And sometimes as a player, you're better off just being ignorant to what's going on in the front office. Just focus on your own job. Hey, if they make mistakes, then it's their fault, not yours.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Miles dishes to Irving. Pass to Waiters. He kicks to Miles. And he makes good on the layup.
Right now, they're just pillow-like inside. Way too soft. Too many looks at and around the hoop.
Yep, totally agree, Clark. 10 of the last 12 points now that they surrendered have come inside that lane area.
The shot by LeBron, no good. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way.
Let's go! Oh, what a throwdown there. Man. Boy, that's phenomenal. I mean, he's got major bounce ability. I can't think of any other way to put it.
Yeah, you would think he needs help to get up that high.
It does seem unreal, doesn't it? I mean, that's just his natural ability, though, guys. And Clark, bounce ability.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Thompson with the bucket.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Outside Irving. Kicks to Waiters. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And that hurts.
Yeah, big mistake there, especially when you're trailing.
Stolen by Waiters. And Strong with the one-handed jam.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
LeBron kicks to Durant. Shoots over Miles. And it's Durant missing. And here are the Cavaliers. Feeds to Irving. He's feeling it. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Looks like they're finally starting to wake up here, guys, but they're going to have to continue this run to get back in it.
Yeah, they really hurt themselves early on, and you hope now it's not too little too late.
The pass to Miles. Jams it with authority.
You know, that kind of play will get you some brownie points with your coach, no doubt.
And with your fans, too, Clark, on a big dunk like that.
And even with the announcers.
Oh, yeah!
We all love it.
You know, in this day and age, teams do turn over a little bit more. Not like the old days where you keep the same roster for close to a decade. And despite that turnover, you do see that some teams with good management still find a way to stay on top.
Looking to close this game out strong here.
Yeah, this one will be put away if they can get just a few more buckets. You can put it on ice.
Baseline J on the way. Shot is off. So Team USA will take it the other way. We talk about winning in this league, guys. It sure seems, Steve, to come down to the organization.
Well, there's a culture. There's a kind of an aura around a team that is so important. You're not always going to have talent, but if you can have a team that is always dedicated towards working and getting better, then I think over the course of time, you're going to have a lot of success. Think of San Antonio. Think of Oklahoma City. Obviously, they've had plenty of talent, but the character of the players and the work ethic of the coaching staffs and the organizations really tells you all you need to know.
Knocked loose. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Now, they probably needed more of this earlier, guys. I don't think there's enough time left to get back into the game.
Guys, this is really a case of too little too late, but at least it gives them something to work off of going into the next game.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
so neither attempt will fall that time frame. And Miles kicks to Gibson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Williams for three. That is good.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
And Gibson kicks to Waiters. Launches it. No good. Here's Love. Misses. So it's Team USA winning this one easily.